Hey guys, welcome to Angel Readings with Natalie. I was called to do like a check-in, even though I usually wait and do them around Wednesday, like a midweek check-in, but someone was calling me to do one today. So let's do a check-in, see how everybody's doing, how everybody's feeling, what's coming up. I know while I was getting my water, they were telling me somebody needs to declutter. So maybe with this new month in June, maybe it's time to kind of do maybe not just a spring cleaning, but a summer cleaning since we're in summer now, at least here in Georgia. So maybe do some cleaning. But it was interesting that came to me too, because I literally just did some over the weekend, rearranged my kitchen and stuff. Had a good friend come over and help me. So, but let's see. What's going on with the collective today? What do they need to know about what's coming up for the rest of the week and the weekend? Oh, King of Wands. Okay. King of Wands came up. Ooh. Wow, okay. They're just turning over today. What is that? Two of Pentacles reversed. And, ooh, Ten of Cups upright. I was going to say upside down. Upright. Yay! Love the Ten of Cups. Let's see. What else is coming for them? Whew. Man, they are talking today. Goodness. Okay, you got the Hangman. Oops. Got the Hangman, but it is in reverse. Okay. And you got the Five of Swords is also in reverse. So we got a few that are in reverse. So let's see. What is going on with at least these right now? Let's move them over a little bit so I can see them. Okay. So what energy are we in when combining these? Okay. So right now, I guess this must be why I've been called to do one early. So y'all are kind of in this like weird, especially with the Hangman in reverse. So there's something that you're going through, something that you're trying to like get overcome, which is what the King of Wands is. Like you're a leader, you're wanting to be in that King of Wands energy, but you have something that's holding you back. I don't know if there's a situation that happened and that you're like wanting to forgive, but you're holding back a lot. Hangman reverse, you're holding back a lot. You can't decide how to move, where to move. Maybe a little bit of resentment with that Five of Swords that's also upside down. And because of that, you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, so you're not able to really sit in your King of Wands energy. So they're telling you, like, be in that energy, be that leader that you know that you are. You will be overcoming those obstacles of whatever it is, and you will have happiness and fulfillment, which is why you got the 10 of Cups. I keep having to clear my throat. Maybe that's a sign too, because you know when we're doing certain stuff, certain things will come about that maybe like you're trying to kind of clear the energy, like me trying to clear my throat, and maybe the words that you're trying to like say and convey is not coming to you right now, and you're kind of like trying to figure out like how to approach it and what to say. Make sure that you're not being narrow-minded about it, you know, like the Hangman reverse. Make sure you try and be a little bit open-minded to try and see the big picture, which is also you being in the King of Wands energy. Because the King of Wands, like, you're a king. It doesn't matter if you're female, male. I do not read, you know, to specific genders or, you know, whatever your love life may be. This is literally for all. So take it how it resonates for you. I am a straight female and I do go by that. So I kind of read based off of that. But of course, based off of how it resonates in your life. I mean, that's take what resonates and leave what doesn't, right? So you are a King of Wands. And they're saying they want you to be in that energy. They want you to be the leader. They want you to overcome these obstacles. They want you to see the bigger picture of everything. So kind of sit back. maybe bite your tongue just a little bit, since it's saying, you know, like clearing your throat, clearing your air, aura, your surroundings. Think about, like, from beginning to end, whatever this situation may be, and then go from there. It will get dealt with. You will overcome this. You will get into your King of Wands energy, and there will be happiness. But you're going to have to decide whether you want to continue, like, having this, like, little bit of, like, resentment and, like, distrust, and if you're going to be able to forgive whatever this situation may be that's in your life right now, and be able to move on. And remember, God puts people in our lives for a reason, and he also takes them out for a reason. Sometimes they're for a lifetime, and sometimes for a season. That's going to be up to you to discern. So, but at the same time, God and angels, they'll keep pushing. Like, if they are sending you signs and things are happening with whoever or whomever is in your life, and you're just hanging on and making excuses, or, you know, ignoring red flags and stuff, God and your angels will keep pushing that to show you they're not supposed to be in your life, or even the opposite, that you're questioning whether somebody should be in your life, and they'll keep proving to you that, yes, they are supposed to be or not. So, and if you still won't wake up, trust me, somehow or another, if they're not meant to be in your life, they will be removed. One way or another, something will end up happening and they will be removed. And then people that are divinely guided will also find their way to you. So try not to worry about that. And also they're saying try not to worry about this situation either, because everything happens for a reason and it will come to a close. Whether you end up staying friends or in a relationship, whatever it is that's going on, it could be work as well. It ends up working out. So just take a little bit of a step back, take a little bit of a breather, have an open mind about it. Step into your leader role of King of Wands. And so that way you can really, like, kind of like take the lead and see where to go. Is there any other messages that they need to know about this situation? Anything like specific about this situation? They're saying everything is working out. They want you to ask yourself, how can you find how can you get things back to balance? So there's a little bit of, like, you're off balance right now, a little bit maybe overwhelmed or disorganized. Maybe even going from one extreme to the other. So figure out how you can kind of balance that out. And they're saying quiet time, meditation might help. Ooh. 2 of Wands upright. Believe in yourself. Believe in your personal power. Believe in the decisions that you're making. Believe in your own intuition. You know whether someone is right for you or not. You know whether a situation is right for you or not. You can feel it. And if you can't really do that, then sit with yourself in meditation and some quiet. Maybe find some specific hurts that you need for different chakras for yourself, or just to be able to meditate with, so it can open you up to learn how to trust your intuition a little bit more. It takes time. It's worth it, but it takes time. Anything else? So you are a King of Wands. You do have an intuition. You know, trust your intuition. Believe in your own personal power. Are you afraid to leave your comfort zone? That's a great question. I think almost everybody's afraid to leave their comfort zone, to be honest. You get so used to certain stuff. We're all a little afraid to leave our comfort zone. But it's good to leave our comfort zone. If we stay in our comfort zone for forever, we never grow. You won't grow. You won't learn. Let me move some of these around so it can be even. Put them in order the way that they did it. Oh, and I love how they made, so I felt like I needed to do that to move my cards around, and now now I know why, because they're actually in line with each other. So you have the Ten of Cups on top with the Two of Wands on bottom. So what they're saying is if you would believe in yourself, believe in your intuition, stand firm in your power. You see the power, and that you're holding the world in your hand. Because the world is your oyster. The world is in the palm of your hand. And you're strong. And there's actually 2 wands in there too as well. Even though this isn't. Oh, it is a 2 of wands. I didn't realize it was a 2 of wands. So there also could be somebody that's coming into your life. If this is a relationship, which is, they're not being very clear if this is a relationship. I feel like it's leaning more towards that. But if it is a partnership as well, like work partnership, something better might be coming in that is a stronger foundation for you. Or they're giving me another one, is that if you are in a relationship and you love that relationship, or if you're in a job and you love that career and job, that if you would believe in yourself a little bit more, step into your power, step into the leadership role that you know that you are. 11:10 was on the timer just now. Your 10 of Cups is going to come in. Everything that you desire, what you want to manifest, the job, the income, the friends, the family, all the relationship, all of that will come in. So you have to believe in yourself, keep an open mind, learn to forgive a little bit more, and you will overcome those obstacles. The little extremes that you might be feeling that you're going from, maybe you're going from sadness to anger really quick, or, happy to, whatever the extreme may be. That'll also calm down, because once you start believing in yourself and really finding yourself in your intuition and sitting in silence for a little bit, and healing whatever the situation is right now, and learning to forgive, everything will fall into place. Everything will fall into place. So they're saying actually they usually tell me to lean on them, which of course they're saying lean on them, but they're saying lean on yourself a little bit more. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, know that you are strong and you are divinely guided, is what they said. Any other information that I need to give this reading to these viewers? Any more information, my angels, my God, the universe, whoever's around me? Anything? Or do we leave it at that? No. It's got the Page of Swords upside down. Oh, okay. They're clarifying the situation that's going on for me, since obviously I don't, I'm not, even if you're psychic and stuff, we all have different abilities. I am not psychic. I'm intuitive and clairvoyant. Way too much. So you're a little all over the place, a little chaotic right now, which is fine. A little disorganized, which goes back to the Two of Pentacles upside down, or in reverse, I should say. So with the Page of Swords upside down, I don't know if somebody talked some ish about you. They lied to you to your face. Maybe they tried to kind of manipulate a situation or something. They just told me to tell you, don't worry about it. We got this. That's literally what they said. We got this. That's cute. And you should believe in that. Ooh, that was creepy. It fell out and had flipped over, and then boom, just immediately flipped back over. That was crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. But obviously they didn't want me to take that one, because that was But they're saying it's just all talk. They're saying it's just all talk. There's no, there's nothing behind it. There's no action behind it, is what they're saying. So they're asking you to just think about all the possibilities and all the consequences right now to what the situation is for you. You know, what are all the possibilities? You know, would you be okay staying in this friendship or relationship? What are the other possibilities? If you're not in this friendship or relationship, what could be the outcome? What could be the consequences to it? What, you know, consequences don't always have to mean something negative, because everything happens for a reason. We all make our decisions. So we all make our choices. What comes out of that is according to how you want to see it. You know? So, hands going numb. Okay, anything else that we need to clarify? Any other messages for the readers, for the watchers, for the listeners? Because I'm technically the reader. Any other messages for me? That is way too much. Anything else I need to tell them to clarify? Any more messages? I was just humming something and I was trying to figure out what it was from. Y'all might know what, like, if you hear it. I know it's from something I've seen. Okay. I don't think that there's anything more, or they would have flipped them over. I'll ask one more time. Angels, universe, my God, is there any other messages that they need to know at this time? And you flip over. Is there anything else that we need to clarify for them? The Three of Wands is in reverse. Okay. So you're frustrated about this situation right now. And because of the situation as well, there have been delays in your growth in personally and in your career. They're really showing me the career and going back to, they keep showing me pentacles, which, you know, is physical world, is money as well. So whatever this is, you're going to need to decide sooner or later what you're wanting to do in this situation. You know, if that person is being manipulative, if they are lying, you know, and running their mouth, because from the Page of Swords reverse, that's what's happening, then I would either have a conversation or I would just bow out quietly. Because I mean, you should not allow anyone in your life that is going to lie to you, that's going to try and manipulate a situation, and that is talking about you behind their back. That to me is not a true friend. It's different if you're going and asking for advice or something, but you know, that's not a true partner. That's not a true anything. So yeah, we got the, thank you. We got the Magician in reverse as well. So they're definitely saying, like, again, deception. So somebody's lying. And because of this, because it's not cleared out, because you haven't forgiven and moved on, you have a creative block right now. You have blockages of everything right now. So, and they're trying to manipulate the situation. They're kind of trying to go around things. They're just talking, you know, and it may be how they feel, but that's not necessarily, there's always three sides to a story. So it might not necessarily be the complete truth, you know, but everybody has an opinion and a right to their opinion and how they feel. So maybe try and have a conversation with that person if you feel like it is necessary, because part of me is like literally saying it's not necessary. They know what they're doing. Yeah, they confirm. Yeah, there's that they know what they're doing. That's exactly what they just told me. They know what they're doing. So they're saying protect your peace. Protect your peace. You know deep down in your intuition on whether or not they should be in your life or not. And from what this is showing, maybe later on down the line, maybe not. But, yeah, don't put up with that. There's billions of people on this planet. Life is too short to put up with people that are lying and trying to manipulate a situation and talking about you behind your back. So they're telling me to go back to trusting your intuition, trust your own power, stand in your King of Wands energy, and don't let these, they said clowns. Don't let these clowns fool you, is what they're saying. Like as if we had the Fool in here, because that's the card that kept wanting to pop up. Not the Magician, but the Fool. They're saying don't let them fool you. So, yeah, so 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Right now there's like a little bit of a lack, but then you have the Knight of Swords. So you are strong and ready to take on the world. So be ambitious, be fearless, you know, stand in that, like I keep saying, stand in that King of Wands power. Use your leadership abilities. Know that you are enough regardless of what this person is saying, regardless of what this person is doing. You are good to go. Trust in that. Do a little bit more of internal work. A little bit more meditating and clearing your energy. And that also might be why they were saying in the very beginning before I posted this to, declutter and organize your house, because that might be part of it too. So do that so that everything can come in, because you have a lot that wants to come in, and it's trying to come in fast. See, I was like galloping fast, so it's trying to come in fast. So as soon as you actually clear your energy,